Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video, and today is Monday, which means Motivational Monday. And surprisingly, I actually have a topic for this day. I've been thinking about it a lot. It's been something I've been preaching myself and trying to train myself to believe. And I think it's a very good piece of advice, even, depending on how you want to look at it. And I'm not going to try and cut this video. I'm going to try and keep it raw. And the topic is about being hard on yourself for not achieving certain things that you really wanted to achieve, especially at a certain point of your life. And it really got me thinking lately because I'm 29 soon. A couple of weeks I'll be 29 years old. It's my birthday. I'm freaking out a little bit about getting closer to 30 and not having my life in order the way I wanted it to be at this point. I was always kind of the type of person who was hoping I'd have my own house by the time I was 25, have my own, be married, have kids, and all of that stuff. And I really wanted that to be the way my life would be. But some things just don't work out like that realistically. And I think the thing that I struggled with a lot about this, getting older, and every year just seems to pass by, and now here I am, almost 30, and I started to believe that what's the point anymore? And I was living with this mentality of just give up. It's over. My life's over. I didn't achieve the dreams that I set for myself at the point of my life that I was hoping to achieve them. So it's just time to give up. And then that leads you into this spiraling depression where you feel like you can't really get out of it. And it just gets worse. The more time that passes, you start to hear it in your head, this ticking of your life is getting closer and closer and closer to the end. Even though I'm still young, they're saying these days, 30 is the new 20, because people are living longer and stuff like that. And it's just something I've been really hard on myself for, and I know there's others out there who are also being hard on themselves for the same thing, especially a friend of mine who I had this conversation with recently, and she's kind of going through the same thing. She's younger than me, and she's 22, somebody who I work with, and she's having a hard time right now. And she was saying she was hoping she would have this and that, and certain things just didn't work out that way for her. And I said to her, it's something that I've finally learned after years and years of just tearing myself down and really just giving up on myself. You start to get so depressed and hard on yourself that you literally give up on life. You give up on your dreams. You give up on your goals because you didn't achieve them at the set age that you were hoping to have achieved them. And then you start to think, just because you've passed that age, you think it's over, it's game over. I started to convince myself I'm never gonna get married. I'm never gonna have kids. I'm never gonna be happy. I'm never gonna have that life, that family life that I've always wanted. But you can't live like that. Things happen differently for everybody. And although sometimes things don't go the way that you hoped, things don't go the way that you planned, it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. And I've really tried hard for years to convince myself this, and I finally accepted it, that that just wasn't for me. That life wasn't meant to be. Not for me. At least not yet. I don't know why. This is the universe telling me that this was not meant to be. My life was not supposed to be the way that I hoped it would be. But that's okay. And as soon as you can break free from that control and just let the universe take you to where you need to be and what is meant to happen, the better off you'll be. Because I was not okay with it for a long time. I was thinking literally fuck the world, fuck God, fuck everything. God, everything hates me. So why should I give a fuck about anything else? I became so hateful, and I hated the world. I hated the universe. I hated the way things work. I hated everything. And worst of all, I hated myself. And I blamed myself, and I put myself down for certain things that I had maybe said or done in the past, and I never forgave myself for anything. And instead of using that as a lesson to learn, I just used it to pick myself down. And I finally come to terms with things. I've accepted I am who I am. My past is my past. My future is what will be. I don't have control of that. I can't set plans and achieve them because that's the way I wanted it. It doesn't work like that. It will happen when it's meant to happen. And if you force things to happen that isn't meant to happen, then it will just go wrong. Things will continue to go wrong because nothing will happen if you force it to happen. It won't happen the way it's meant to because you're going against what's meant to happen, if you guys get what I mean. And I was forcing things. And when you force something over and over and over again, you will find yourself just living in this constant cycle of the same old shit because it never changes. You will find yourself running into the same problem again and again and again. The thing that you just can't get past. Instead of just learning to let something go. And when you let something go, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. I know we all feel comfortable. We all want to feel that safety net. We want to feel that comfort of being in a certain situation, having certain things planned out. But if your plans don't happen by the times that you've set for them, it doesn't mean just give up. It just means it wasn't meant to be at that time. And I've come to terms with that. I've come to terms with the thought that I'm going to be in my 30s when I get married and have a kid, and that's okay. I'm okay with that now. But right now, I feel like, I've had a lot of growing up to do. I've had a lot of learning to do. And things that have happened to me within my 20s haven't been good. I haven't had great 20s at all. My 20s have been pretty rough. And I've had a lot of hard times. And I'm using this now. Instead of dwelling on the past and hating everything about my life, I'm using everything as a lesson and learning from it. And hoping that maybe my 30s will be better. Because I've grown a lot as a person. I've grown a lot in the way I handle things, handle situations, my maturity. I know I don't seem mature on camera, but I've become a lot more mature in handling certain situations in life. And for once, I've actually started to put myself first and just focusing on what's best for me, regardless of whether I want things to be that way or not. Sometimes you want things to be a certain way, but it might not be meant to be like that, and you just have to do I find that you have to go with the flow. You have to go wherever life takes you, whether you like it or not, because where you end up next is going to be where you're meant to be at. But if you keep forcing the same thing again and again and again after it didn't work multiple times before, it's just not going to fix things. It's like, the definition of insanity, repeating the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So the point of this video is if you're going through something hard right now, or you're being hard on yourself because maybe life just didn't work out the way you thought it would, don't be. Use it as a learning mechanism. Use this as a way to learn from it and not make the same mistakes again. Think of that situation that you're going through right now as a guidance to the next step. And just for now, I know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we struggle with things like loneliness. Sometimes we struggle with things like being depressed or hurting or being out of your comfort zone even. Sometimes you just feel comfortable and it's not right for you, but you just feel comfortable and you don't know how to break free. You just got to do it because it'll be hard, but it will lead you to something much better. So I hope this video made any sense, and I hope you learned something from it. I hope it will make you feel a little better. I had this conversation with a friend, like I said, and you just have to put yourself first. Love yourself, don't hate yourself. Believe in the universe. The universe doesn't hate you. But if you keep putting yourself in situations that have hurt you time and time again, or never worked out the way you wanted them to, then maybe it's time to think about changing. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it made you feel a little better about something going on in your life. If it did, make sure you drop a like on it. And thank you guys so much for always being here, like being realistic. You know, life does get hard for all of us, even me. I know I'm just like a goofy, weird YouTuber, but like even life gets hard for me. And I do get really down on myself, and I cry and I get upset. But you know, it's nice to have you guys here to talk to. And I hope that it's nice for you guys if you're alone or you're sad or whatever your situation is. You know, you can just come home, watch one of my videos, and hopefully just, even if I just make you smile or even laugh, it's something. And I feel selfishly good about that. It makes me feel good to know that you guys are feeling good too. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, always chase your dreams and never give up. Peace out and chase your dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing, I love you guys, and chase your dreams.